are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Happy Thursday, people. It's a throwback Thursday in Des Enjoyment Cafe. How are you doing? The name's Kwame Duke, and I'm here for you, here with you, and here by you again, all the way till 1. We do this every day of the week, Mondays to Fridays, 11 to 1. All right? So Des Enjoyment Cafe is just in the right spot.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Join the conversation with us on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook as we are Enjoyment Radio. YouTube, you can find us by searching for Enjoyment Radio Live. That's on YouTube. And on Twitter is Enjoyment_radio. Now, the gentleman I'm doing this with is Chachu and Nemesis.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
That's right. So now we're going straight into the Just Don't Quit for the day. And it's from Dale Carnegie. Dale Carnegie. And he says, develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
So today being Thursday, we are going straight into the healthy moment for the day, right? So for today, we're looking at 5 dimensions of good health. 5 dimensions of good health. And we got this from netmeds.com. Netmeds.com. So that's, we want to acknowledge our source. So they've broken it down into 5 key focus areas. And we're looking at physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual health.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
So we are going straight into the first one, which is physical health. Physical health, they are saying that exercise regularly, eat healthily, be active so that your body always is ready to function at its optimum level. All right? So we are saying that for physical health, exercise regularly. That's 1. 2, eat healthily. And 3, be active so that your body is in a state to be always functionable at its optimal level. All right, now we're going straight into the second one, which is mental health. Now, this is something that we've been talking about because it has led us into a big issue leading from last week all the way till now. And I'm happy that it's listed here because a lot of people are quick to put it on the side. But, mental health, they say, here is that your psychological well-being plays a crucial role in mental health. Feeling low? That's the question. Are you feeling low? Talk to somebody and seek help.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Now we're going straight into the third one, which is emotional health. A lot of people, sometimes we are quick to add this to physical health. We are quick to either add this to physical or mental health, but it's something we need to separate and focus on. What they say is emotional health, and they're saying that learn to handle stress and anxiety. Learn to handle stress and anxiety. Don't let it control you. Know your strengths and believe that you will be able to overcome the odds successfully. I'll say that again. It says learn to handle your stress. Keyword there for me is stress and anxiety. Anxiety, another word. Don't let it control you. Know your strengths and believe that you will be able to overcome the odds successfully. I'm saying anxiety because even the Bible tells us be anxious for nothing, right? And because it tells you that deal with today. I think anxiety for me comes from worrying about 1, the unforeseen, and 2, the uncontrollable. Absolutely. Sometimes tomorrow has not even come, and you are losing the joy of today because what tomorrow no future. What tomorrow I can't leave the house. But you're already outside the house today. So what are you optimizing the day for today so that tomorrow will take care of itself? So we are not saying that don't have a plan, but we are saying that live it day by day. Don't let tomorrow steal your joy of today. Because to be honest with you, we probably will not wake up tomorrow. Maybe your rapture is tomorrow. Maybe when you wake up tomorrow,
good deal is coming tomorrow.
It's coming tomorrow. You might wake up and the food you are looking for your neighbor will tell you that, oh, I went to the market and I buy too much, so take one. Then now all the you cry in the room, you don't reach anything.
Yeah.
Right? And the stress. I think stress is something I would say is inevitable. You know, in the current state we find ourselves in this current era and also in this economy, I'd like to tell you that it is not easy to say you not be stressed.
Yeah.
You know, because you're looking at transfer costs going high. You're looking at just was it last week or this week we were talking about the PURC saying that water tariffs is going high by July by 9% and all that.
That's Monday.
But that was Monday, you know. So we are looking at things around you can easily put you in a state of worry that can lead to stress.
Yeah.
But we are saying that handle the stress properly, right? And another word there was strength.
Yeah.
You know, there are things that you know that this is my capabilities. You know, so when something you're either panicking about what to eat, you know what you do that drives you, right? And let that be your strongest motivation.
Fall into anxiety and stress, you don't think about these things.
Yeah, because it shuts out everything.
Yep.
Your thinking capacity, your ideation, your smart thinking, everything goes out.
We should give it out for the source.
Yeah, it's netmets.com.
They've laid the necessary foundation.
Exactly.
Where it starts from to where it ends. Even though we are but then it follows.
It's just the right path.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because you build your physical health, then you move to mental health.
Exactly.
Then you come to your
emotional health.
When you take care of the physical health, automatically
your mental health will be in place.
The mental health will automatically
cover your emotional health. Yeah, because you believe in your body. You feel it. You see, you people don't understand why all these ballers are wearing singlets. Shall the confidence level outside the roof?
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Yeah, so we've been speaking about physical, mental, emotional health. Now we're going to the fourth one, which is social health. You know, a lot of people don't think social health even be something we do.
Yeah, they need.
You're right, but today we are educating you. I always say that Enjoyment Cafe is a platform where we encourage, we teach, we motivate, and grow together, and build to come out at the best optimum versions of ourselves. So we are talking about social health, and we are saying that make friends, develop communication, and cultivate a hobby. I'll say that again because plenty people don't have this thing. Plenty people don't have it. So we are saying make friends, which is one. Develop communication, which is two, which we're going to talk about in our big issue for today. Absolutely. Right? And cultivate a hobby. Positive interaction and something as simple as good laughter helps maintain overall well-being. I'll say that again. Positive interactions and sometimes something as simple as a good laughter or a good laugh helps maintain an overall well-being. This one there.
Let me take it from the laughter.
Yeah,
aspect.
man.
If you don't have anything to laugh about, if you have nothing at all to laugh about, just go to the EPL, watch the Premier League table where Chelsea is.
And have a field day.
Yeah.
See.
You're locked on too.
I will not accept this. I will not accept.
But you are laughing.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
So we are saying make friends and also develop communication. Learn how to talk. Yeah. You know, because of social media now, people don't have talking skills, communication skills. Yeah. Because they are quick to say hi, hello, and not even make jokes. And social media has now made it very, let me use the word fake. Yep. Because it's not funny, but yeah, everybody's sending laughter emoji to the group.
And LOL.
You know? LOL. LMO.
You send a message, doesn't demand LOL because
you get me. A lot of people are not living their true selves because you send a message and even it's not funny. Sometimes you can be in a bus, you be sitting in trotro next to somebody and he's typing LOL, playing and sending laughter emojis, but the person feels straight past anything. You understand? So you're asking myself, so let's communicate. You know, sometimes nowadays when you even go to the restaurant and you see a husband and a wife or a man and a woman in a relationship, or even friends that come to have a bite, when they come and sit down, everybody's holding their phone.
They'll be pressing food throughout. You
know, and that is not healthy. I'm saying this because we need to learn to talk. You know, we are losing touch of the human interaction. Everything is going online. Online is good, but it has its bad connotations too. Too much of everything is bad.
Yep.
All right, so let's learn how to build a social life. There's some people that, you know, all these things, as Chachu rightly said, they intertwine. You know, you can't build a healthy psychological or mental health or emotional health when you are not communicating. You need to step out of a room, go and get a drink, meet a new friend,
go to the gym.
Go to the gym, communicate. And also they're saying cultivate a hobby. Right? What are you doing? What do you like doing? Right? What do you like doing? Cultivate a hobby and let people know that, oh, we like playing tennis. You know, sometimes even say that when you're stressed, just a run can distress you, and all that. So we need to do these things. And as Chachu said, if you get some small problem, just open up your table and just check where some people end. I know we'll mention him, but check where they end and just know.
And some people too are fighting for survival.
Oh, that one, those people there.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
So the last one is going to be spiritual health. Yeah. Sometimes we always think spiritual health is all Sunday, only Sundays or all nights. It's a very integral part of our lives where we have to consider and focus on. And it says that count your blessings. Let bygones be bygones. Don't be petty and get caught in materialism. Look for a higher meaning in life and a higher purpose. I'll say that again. Count your blessings, which is one. Let bygones be bygones, which is forgive one another. And don't be petty. Don't get caught in materialism. Look for a higher meaning in life and a higher purpose. You know, it's easy for us to forget what God has done for you. Or easy to forget that, it's already Thursday, but just Sunday, you were wondering how Monday you go even chop. But it's even Thursday already. You're now in Thursday, so you have to.
For these people.
You get me? If you count your blessings day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, you appreciate that you're not for worry. You don't really have to put yourself in any form of worry. You understand? Because He will provide. I don't know who or what you worship, but for me, I believe in God, the Almighty God. Maybe you believe in Allah. You understand? But if we believe that our Maker will provide, He will provide.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Been the healthy moment for the day. We spoke about physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual health. Now we're going straight into the brief. Now today we are going straight into sports, and then we'll go straight into a bit of basketball because it seems like the season's about to end and everything is just getting calm and quiet when it comes to sports. But don't forget that sports is big and broad. So it's not just about football, basketball, or hockey, but we do our best to stay on the ones that a lot of people are having interest in. Now we have football. We know that the Accra Lions, the team has been bought by one of the German legends. Right, and he's here. His name is Matthias, if I'm right, Luther Matthias.
Whoa.
Right, so he's bought. He partnered with two other people, and they've bought the team in Ghana, the Accra Lions, and it's a very big step for me. And I feel it's something we need to grow. You know, it's time that we grow Ghana football. You know, it's chedodo.
It's appalling.
Yeah, it's really lacking, and we need to grow it. We need to consciously work towards it together to grow it. I say this because one team came on good when it came to sports and their social media and everything, and I'll give that kudos to Lagos City. Lagos City brought a very new style to Ghana football. It was all straight and strict, and you know, we didn't even know when they are playing matches, but Lagos City brought the whole social media trend, and you realize that everybody has caught on to it. Every team has now built their own social media platform, and I believe that this is also a very good step. If it just says that if we make this investment worthwhile, we are looking to have more footballers come into Ghana to purchase teams or partner with teams and they will grow. Everybody knows that Ghana has become one of the favorites when it comes to international football. So if we do well to promote our local league, right, we can get this kind of investments coming in. And I'm very grateful to Luther Matthews for coming in to partner with 2 other people to purchase the team. And I'm looking for greater work, like greater happenings with the Accra Lions.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Also, Jordi Alba, he's leaving Barcelona.
Oh, finally.
Jordi Alba is leaving Barcelona after 11 years and 18 trophies.
His first.
Right? He's been there for 11 years and 18 trophies, and he says that after this season he's not staying and he's out because he's then. And I think he's done quite enough for the
11 years
for the club. He's done
he's
impeccable.
Been very loyal.
Impeccable. Now back to some updates on some games we told you yesterday. Brighton against Manchester City, it was 1-1. You know, you see that what he vexed me about Manchester City. They hasn't been a cup. It's like bench teams so they are resting the team for Champions League and
FA Cup. But Brighton too is not a small team.
Not at all.
There are 2 goals disallowed. They could have won the game. Yeah. So
I think it's still an interesting.
Yeah, Brighton is not a small team. And you know Pep Guardiola.
Let's call a spade a spade. Man City was lucky yesterday. That's all.
Oh, but Man City
was lucky yesterday.
Should we call it luck?
Yes.
I wouldn't call it luck.
I mean, the first goal they disallowed. The player was literally on the ground. How can you disallow a goal that the ball hits his hand on the ground? I mean, they were just lucky to have won the game.
All right, so
unfair on Brighton's side.
Yeah, just lucky.
But tell us what you think. Tell us what your feedback is if you watched the match yesterday. Tell us what you feel the judgment was. Do you think the referee was fair with the 2 goals disallowed on the side of Brighton? Join the conversation with us, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. It is We Are Enjoyment Radio, and on Twitter it still remains Enjoyment_radio. Right? Great.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
The big issue for the day, and that is domestic violence and the impact it has on people. We're talking about the psychological effects it has on people, which is domestic violence and then also domestic abuse, and also the need for communication through this all. Yesterday, we took it from a very strong point of not picking sides or not lauding your efforts when it comes to a relationship. Sometimes you need to listen, and we are continuing today by saying that don't listen to reply. A lot of people just listen because they are listening to build the best counter to give back. Maybe she's talking, okay, this is the point where I go talk away. That's not the case, But we are saying that we have to listen to understand. And in anything we say, we have to have a very constructive criticism or constructive feedback. We need to think about what our feedback is going to do to the next person. Are the words we are using good, or are they abusive? Are they going to help encourage or grow the person, or are they going to just further break their spirit or further dampen their mood? So all this is very functional in this ecosystem we are trying to build awareness for against domestic violence. And we should also remember that domestic violence is a birth that grows from mental health. Some people are having serious mental health issue. And people think when we talk about mental health, it is straight to psychiatric hospital. No. Today we knew that mental health is not just about psychiatric hospital, but it is just putting yourself in a very solemn, peaceful, and calm place. And I believe that everybody listening to us is seeking to find themselves in that space where they are comfortable. They are at peace. They can freely express themselves without any criticism or being looked in a certain way or put in a certain bubble that, hey, you dear. Do you understand? And that's what we are trying to unravel. Or that's the veil we are trying to remove from the topic of domestic abuse. So
you are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Today we are talking about the need for communication. Sometimes I'll pick it from domestic abuse in homes, right? Yeah. And I'll pick it first off from the female point, and I'll come to the male point. The female point, sometimes, women are built to take care of the house. They are built to care. And it is easy that sometimes we men can abuse it. Yeah. And easily you can overlook it and say, oh, Odomi, Ufili me, or Yadame, Nidye, or Folia Mame. So anyway, you go to me, Yame. So you see, a lot of men take advantage of this and act wrong, and it goes far to breach respect, you know, and hence they think it's not, the woman is now their property that they can do anything to, they can do anything with. So hey, who you be you? Hey, you be my woman. You get me? But the word "my woman" shouldn't be in the sense of possession, but it should be in a sense of love, ownership, and comfort. Chachu rightfully said yesterday, which I will steal your words again, that when men, we are naturally stronger than women. You know, when we say this, we don't say this to undermine the other gender that, oh, they are no good, or they are no, that's not the case. But we say this so that we should know as men that these ones are fragile, and hence they need caretaking. You know, if you have a newly laid egg, because the egg is fragile, you don't see egg there. You know, but it just means that you need to pay extra attention to it, and that for me is my point, that we are humans that live in an ecosystem which we call community and society. And if you don't make it conducive, welcoming, loving, we will realize that the other party will resort to violence, not because they want violence, but it's the only language you seem to listen to. You know, because a wife is trying to tell her husband that what you do I don't like, but he feels like, hey, I'm the man of the house. You know, so when I come, you have to do this, and then she used to try 5 pounds to hit your head. You know, because it's the only way she gets you to listen. Because if she doesn't hit you, you think, hey, go you there, hey. But then bang, when you wake up, your eyes clear. Hey, you hit me. Then now listen to me. And but also we are not promoting that. But all that does is it grows the cycle of violence.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Let's learn how to communicate. And when it's your fault as a man, maybe your action led her to get upset and walk out on you. When you go to her, be ready to listen to the fault in what you did and apologize if it's necessary. All right? But if you just justify that, hey, me, I'm a man, listen to me. You understand? And also as a woman, it is easy for them to say, hey, me, they make us sorry, they're damn papa. You understand? There are jokes flying around that says that, oh, say sorry or go and swim in the sea. You see the girl running to the sea. Hey, it's all jokes and laughter, but sometimes we need to put pride and ego aside. And just for the peace of the home. So talking about communication, right? We need to speak out. And we can't say this enough, talking about speaking out. Because sometimes it's easy for you to feel, hey, nameko cannot bomb me. But one can say a bubble. Anyway, Obayibu. You understand? So
hey, Obayibu.
Is it Abayibu? So please do your best to communicate. We mentioned again that when you want to report this, it's Dofsu. Dofsu, please.
For women, right?
For everybody. Dofsu is not just for the women. You understand?
It's domestic.
Yes. Dofsu is not just for the women. Dofsu is for everybody. It's called the Domestic Violence and Victims Support Unit. Domestic Violence and Victims Support Unit. We are also taking the opportunity to tell you that violence is not the way.
Violence is never the answer.
Right?
Never.
Violence is never the way. If somebody is annoying you, somebody is irritating you, if your spouse or your partner or even somebody around you, your family member, is doing something that is getting to you psychologically, and you think it is pushing too many buttons, is bringing ideas to your mind, I beg. Me, the best advice I can give you is walk away.
Walk away.
That's the best advice I can give you.
Simple.
There's nothing that can save you from trouble, time, and peace of mind
It's not worth it.
than walking away. Just walk away. Today we sign out from a big issue by saying that, first off, talk. Communicate. Whatever you're going to, is it you're communicating to your partner about how you don't like it and how it is affecting you? And also as a partner, if your spouse is coming to you and talking to you, don't just listen to respond. Listen to understand. And ensure that your feedback is constructive, proper, and not going back to cause more fight, or not going back to go and kill the person's spirit or break their spirit, but going back so that you can come back at the end in a very amicable understanding. That's what you're saying about communication. And if your partner is not listening in any way, please speak out to your spiritual leader, your closest friend. And also we spoke about the law. Go and make it official. Put it on record. Put it on record, because the next time something happens, the person might go scot-free. Because you'll not be there to either speak against what they are saying. They can lie and say, oh, you slipped and fell. But maybe they actually pushed you and you fell. But there's no case. But if you reported it before, and it happens that you are in the hospital and you are paralyzed and you can't speak, the law will say, oh, you filed a case a month ago, 2 months ago about domestic violence. Then let's look in that angle, because that's possibly an occurrence. All right? So don't forget that. Communicate in any way. Communicate to the sources. And then we came to the last part that we said that ensure that you are moving away from violence.